What a way to start the day, eh? Look at that. Sun's out, blue skies, absolutely beautiful. Right, anyway, let's crack on down to the site and let's see what's going on. So here we go. This end's actually drying up really good, matching that colour, which is a bonus. So I'm just going to crack on now with carrying on this end, try and get it done today. Literally get it completed, signed off. Jobs are good. And same again with this end. Get it up, probably start on that because it's lower, get that end up, and yeah, once them two are done I can obviously get them pointed up and then hopefully get it all scratched off today and then carry on with this wall basically. So that's pretty much the height that's going to stay out for a minute because it's going to slowly follow that line because that bank's going up, and today's plan is hopefully get this corner up and then get a base down for this wall. So it's just going to knit into each other, this wall. So, and then what I'll do, I'll step back, and then obviously when I do the corner I'll interlock, you know, the courses, just so you haven't got like a straight line, just so it's like a knitted lock basically. So yeah, that's the plan to today. So I'm gonna get one knocked up and get cracking, but I've got a cup of tea on its way, so I'm gonna slurp that down and then yeah, crack on. Right, let's go. Righty, so I've done both ends now. This wall is actually going uphill, so I've just followed that line basically. Same with the tops. Just tried to blend it in as good as possible. This one's all pointed up, all ready to go. Well, I'll give it a few hours, then I'll go over a small trowel and just I'll scratch off most of the muck and then just leave it then for a few more hours and then give it a final brush up obviously later on. This one's a bit different because the mortar I've just made is still quite wet, so I've still got it out basically. But this one's obviously going downhill, so I've still followed that as well. So yeah, I've tried to get a matching end stone for both sides like that. So yeah, hopefully obviously when it brushes up it'll look, you know, obviously look a lot better. Like I say, obviously it's fresh mortar as well, so you can see it, but like I say, I'm just trying to really reenact what we've got over here. So obviously a lot of it's all weathered and gone dark, so eventually obviously this wall will. But yeah, no, it's that was a bit of the fiddly bit really. Like I say, once it's all dried up, give it a good scratching off and that, and obviously same with him, and then I'll crack on with some wall building. Been lucky as well, over the weekend got some stone delivered, which was obviously dug out. They dug out the ground basically and then sort of bashed it around, and this stuff's actually looking quite good. You know, it's still bobbly wobbly like, but you know, we can get some stuff out of it. You know, dry stone effect as well, it's a lot easier, so you don't have to worry about size too much, because this is like the biggest stuff we've got, but I want to keep ones like this basically for the tops, because obviously we're going to bed them into the grass. Well, I'll probably just put them on, and then obviously they're going to get some more soil, and then so like, you know, some nice consistent sizes like him. Job's a good one. Righty, let's go finish with a cup of tea and let's get some building done. Boom snap. Righty, let's crack on. Just like that, another day done. That's where I've got to the wall. So just before that corner, the reason I've done that is because of that lovely fresh bit of ivy climbing up that bank there. I've cut it off at the bottom and just exposed the stem basically, and then they're going to get someone in just to spray it, because I'm not going to be back here till maybe next week. Well, next weekend, or probably the weekend after actually, I don't know yet. So but anyway, I'll give them a bit of time to sort that out, and then gonna get this dug out as well, just so I can obviously just turn up and lay. So yeah, no, so it's just backing off there really. That's roughly where I'm going to, because obviously I'm going to put tops on there, so I'm just roughly getting to the line. So yeah, it's only a little section and we're there. Then it's just coming down the straight, you know, probably get it done in the day because I won't have the ends to worry about. Yeah, so I've just given these a little brush up as well. Coming up all right actually. Like I say, they're nothing special. I'm just trying to fit it in with obviously what we've already got. You know, had no right corners either, so obviously you can see the fresh stone obviously where I've created some corners, but I think it's come out all right. Well, you know, it looks quite bold at the minute, but when it all dries it dies down a bit. As you can see, look, it's, you know, it's quite big joints in that wall, so you know, once it's fully dry, just like the bottom, you won't really notice it, and then you know, it won't take long to obviously weather and that. So yeah, I'm just going to pack up my tools and give these a final brush up. This one's still a bit wet. There is a stone in there somewhere, but I don't know how far back to go really. But so I might leave that for a minute, and on my way, because we're starting a job down the road basically, I might come tomorrow morning early and just give that a final brush up. I'm glad to get the ends out the way now, because now it's just straightforward sort of dry stone effect walling, which is nice and simple. But all right, spot on. It's not bad for 2 days, let's say. That's about a 4 metre stretch. So yeah, like I say, it's just these ends are a bit fiddly because just trying to match it up, but I think they've matched up really well actually. You've got the slopes, like, you know, kept the tops looking good as well, so happy days. Next time I'm here, hopefully bash that wall out. Got some I'm going to put some steps in over here as well. They found some lovely big stones, so I'm going to whack some steps in there basically. So just when they dig this out, I said just dig that bit out, leave that bit of wall because I can connect onto that, because it looks pretty sound, to be honest with you. Not much of that will have to come down, so I'll just probably curve it around here, then put some steps in, and then obviously end the wall there. So it's all good, little projects. So yeah, once I get this wall up, and then this little wall here up, I'll go to the other side of the farm and do some bigger walls. We've got some big dry stone sections to do, so looking forward to that. Do like doing the proper dry stone as well, not the dry stone effect. True dry stone. So yeah, whatever big stones I can keep as well, I will obviously use for that, because I don't really need big stones here apart from the base, do you know what I mean? Well, anyway, I'm going to start packing up and, like I say, finish that brushing up and crack on home. Job's a good one. Spot on. Over and out, and see you in a bit.